What's up, everybody? Thank you for joining me on this e-commerce tip of the day. I'm Michael Tranner, host of e-comm Mentor Monthly, and I want to give you a quick tip today and give you some stats to kind of back it up. Uh, we talk a lot about the live chat feature that you should be having on your website. So if you have an e-commerce website and you are not using live chat, you're missing out on sales and you're missing out on an opportunity to build trust, to have a personal relationship with that customer. So much nowadays of e-commerce, I think everyone just kind of gets thrown into this bucket of people that are just online shoppers, right? So what we're trying to do is actually make that experience more personal. So if you go to a store, say if you go to the Gap or you go somewhere to a brick and mortar store and you're searching, it's always good to have that person that's helping you out make decisions, whether you're shopping for jewelry or clothes or whatever it may be. But having that person that has knowledge and can answer your questions right away is always helpful, and it helps you make a faster and better, more educated decision to buy. So the same thing goes for online. So we want to make that more personable. Now there's a lot of ways we can do that, and there's some tips that we just gave on our last interview about making this experience more personal. But one thing you can simply do is make sure that you have live chat on your site. So there is a ton of live chats. So for those of you that may not know what I'm talking about, real quickly, it's just a chat feature. So if someone does have a question that's on your site, they can easily just use a live chat, and you can go in, ask your question, and you have somebody that is in real time being able to answer that question to help that potential customer make a decision. So there's a lot of out there, and I'm going to show you an article that has a ton of them, but I have a lot of experience with talk.to, and I've used this a lot. We use this on a lot of our sites that we manage and that we run, and it's a really, really great website. It's a really great feature. I think they even have a Shopify app you can integrate right with their Shopify store. But it's very user friendly. And if you want to check it out, it's talk.to. And I'll just give you an example of one of the sites that we're managing right now. And you can see that it's just a little widget down here. It says let's talk. So in case I have a question, someone's on the site, this goes on every single page. Installation is very easy on this. It's usually just a script of code that you put on your website, and it makes it very, very easy. You build it inside the talk, the chat. You build it inside their dashboard, and then it pops up on your site. So it's really cool that you can do all this stuff. So in case I did have a question, I come on here, type in my question, and boom, I have somebody to answer my question. Okay, so I'll show you a little bit on the inside of this. It's really cool. I'm not going to do a full tutorial on this, but this is just a tip. So it's really cool because you can kind of go on here. You can see if you're having a bunch of sites, and you can actually see exactly what page people are on. You can see what country they're coming from. You can see the time, the duration that they've been on the site. So it's really good. If you see somebody that's been on for a couple minutes, maybe on one page, or maybe have jumped around to a couple different pages, you can always just pop right up and just ask them personally, hey, this is so-and-so from whatever your store name is. Hey, is there any questions that you have for us that I can answer for you? And it really makes it personal, and it really makes it something that people can trust. And and sometimes people maybe just be looking for something and they can't find it on the site. So it's a really good way to also help you optimize your site. If you go through here, there's a ton of features on here. You can set up your widget exactly how you want it to look and match your brand. You can actually, on talk.to, you can hire assistants and people that actually will monitor it live for you. If you're a small operation, it's just you and a couple people, usually you can have it on your desktop while you're working all day, and you get a notification when somebody asks a question. You can hop on there. But there's so many options. As you start to grow your business, you might want looking into VAs or actually working through with them, and they help you. They get the right people. You train them a little bit on exactly questions people may ask you, so they have the answers right there. So it's a really good feature, and you can go through. It's just really cool. I highly suggest that you can see when you go to an analytics board here, the live visitors. You can see just all kinds of analytics here, chats, missed chats in case you missed anyone. And then they also have a direct messaging here. So if someone's asked a question and say you're offline, you can absolutely email them back when you're back online, and keep in contact with those people that may have missed you if you're not online. So why should you have a live chat? Well, I looked up some stats. I want to make sure that I show this to you. This is for 2018. This is from OptiMonk. It says 21% of online shoppers are tempted to buy from a site that offers live chat. So that's really good. 46% think that this is a perfect communication medium. And 62% of buyers that have used live chat are more likely to buy again from the same website. So what are we talking about? Customer acquisition and repeat buyers. That's what you want. And I like how they said, as a conclusion, talk to them. Don't let them feel like they're interacting with a robot. And I think that's where we get caught up in e-commerce a lot. It's just automation, automation, automation. But having this live personal ability to chat with somebody and answer questions in real time is going to help you with repeat customers. It's going to help you with your conversion rate, and it's going to help you build your brand so people can trust you. You know, they want to make sure they can go to somewhere where it's it's just not a site, and they don't know answers to questions that they might have. So again, if you're looking, there's a ton out here. I just did a quick Google search for live chat for website. I came upon this this article here. It looks like it's I'll put it on here so you can see. And I clicked on here, Capterra.com, and it's live chat software. Here's the thing. Here's the URL address. So you can go through here. You can see. You can just scroll down, and you can do your own. You can actually compare on here. Do your own research. Find what's best for you. But there's a ton out here. Like I said, we use Talk2 a lot, and we really like that. So, but there's a lot. So you don't have to use just Talk2 because that was the example I gave. But I want you to go through. Make sure you have it on your site. If you have any questions about this, guys, make sure you reach out to us. We're going to be doing a lot more of these e-commerce tips of the day. This is Mike Trano with LaunchCart, e-comm Mentor Monthly, and we'll see you in the next tip.